evening, everyone, and welcome to the 3rd of March City Council meeting. I'm the interim by the Minister for Local Government to undertake the duties and obligations councillors for days, during which time the Minister for Local Government will appoint 3 administrators to govern elections according to the legislation in October 24. So that's why I'm here to if you're well aware of that. Welcome everyone, and those watching tonight, I realise that there is a hearing loop for anybody who use that and would like to use that over to my left to assist you should you need that. I would suggest that has a mobile, turn that off. It's a of mine, so I remind everybody. Introduce myself very briefly and to find the role over the administration over the course of the 20 days. I think one of those in the that the government have place is to rebuild the confidence community making in the city of Casey's reputation, its own community. In particular, I hired good government to lead the city in its decision until the appointment panel of administrators in the next 90, and in particular to ensure the chief executive and the organisation here at the City of many vital community can continue to do great work that they do and continue to plan the City of Casey. The Monitor's report held a number of findings and concerns, the requirements, just to remind you of those. First was a thorough policies process for more effective decision responsibilities. So, in an extensive program to develop more diversity leaders, greater participation in setting a vision, and more aware of democracy, the role of the council, and the responsibility of council laws in 2020. There are a number of changes that I have already discussed. Mr. Patterson leadership team flag those tools and those that are interested in governance need to ensure that there is inclusiveness and transparency in terms of thinking. And I'll just list them for you all. In the full state additional owners, council agenda public available earlier, and I believe days earlier, more time to read their questions. More questions submitted by the respective of question gallery. Remove council's previous practice of block voting report and the agenda. They'll be and discussed, which is difficult. All administrators are appointed. There will be more discussion and debate, and that's really to can have clear decision-making of the council, more transparency in decision. Already a program of work to support community engagement policy. And that's ahead of new statutory come into place. Local government bill now in the becomes, and that's and strengthen the engagement and communication with this community and awareness. We'll see as terms of community. Move to item 1, which is of acknowledgement. Casey traditional owners. Casey's communities and their richer and elders pasture. We acknowledge Aboriginal people as Australia's first and as custodians which we work and live. I now move to the prayer and we have read the prayer. So please stand and call upon Norma Kaiser of Tillman Church.
Heavenly Father, I ask you to give counsel, guide, so that the decisions that they may truly be. Pray that as this council, that you will cause their head with truth and integrity, completely representing the wishes and the import, Lord, with guidance for your leading, your covering in the day ahead, in Jesus.
Thank you, Norma. Please remain standing, and I call upon Liz Lapp from the case to read the
Multi-faith network exists, peace, understanding, and in partnership with the council community to spread knowledge and about what different religions or we believe all members of religion faith to peacefully celebrate their own in a shared attitude of friendship and with all other people.
Norma and I now move the formation of minutes. This is an unusual situation as I was present. So for the record in the minutes that I've minutes and I've watched the footage of the council meeting Harry and of that meeting. For declaration of my obligation, Section 79 of the Government Act 1980 and can have a conflict of interest to any of the agenda papers. And I also note that witnesses have declared interest in this evening. Item 5, question time. To public tonight's meeting. Now from Mr. Brendan Brown, who is in the gallery. The first one is from January 27 to December 29. There were no transactions here and the Cranbourne Turf Club totalling $101.50 related to sponsorship of the club. And I will the second question. Of Casey has planning and construction of bus precinct included landscaping cost one. This figure appears approximate rounded figure rather than a percent. In dollar terms, is this figure likely to? I'd invite Mr. Bernard, Council's Chief.
Thank you. Total sponsorship costs between Casey and December 2015 were $30,300 and $500 as part of the fund for the Tricodes.
I'm sorry, perhaps we're having a little bit of trouble now. Does that need any attention? Thank you. Yeah, I think it can.
Thank you. Sponsorship costs between the City of and the Cranberry
we might pause just now at
Please excuse me. Loss between the City and Turf Club between January between January 2007 and December 2000.
Suggestion is this microphone working? So perhaps can I ask you to come and sit a question? Can we move that?
The total sponsorship Casey and the Cranbourne Turf Club in January 2017 December 2000 were $36,250 for 16,500 as part of the fund for the Tricos for 2019. Back to the second question. At 2019, the capitalised planning and costs of the Bundle Place precinct, including a landscaping and was $135,189,085. Process undertaken at the financial year to confirm accounting standards in the capitalised, and this can affect the final individual assets.
Thank you, Ms. And now move on to officers' reports. We're going to have a little different officer reports. This move to item 6.1, the revocation of committee, and then to speak to the report. Mr. Kretzer.
Thank you, Chair. This instrument of delegation delegated an authority to Section 8. The IBAC invested in interchange decision making at 19. The conflict of interests uncovered and the levers taken by the made it likely to achieve quorum on some planning. In addition, the sentiment demonstrates confidence in planning decisions in an integral way. Of interests with members who in January 2020 were appointed to a planning established as under Section 80. Since the ministers of yourself to fulfil the powers of council, the loss of quorum and the elected council in context for planning decisions at the city. Council of the need and planning objectives with greater before plans made by the council weeks options, and we expect a change will be in the coming months when decisions of the council. Therefore, my recommendation of delegation, which established the committee, be revoked, would mean that all and non-planning in the council meeting by yourself, interim administrator, and in future appointed panel of administrators.
I confirm discussion and this, and I confirm that the recommendation that the instrumentation to the planning on the 21st 20 be revoked. Accept that recommendation. Thank you for your. Now to Amendment 658 Casey enters strategy missions. Again, I invite Casey Sealis to give me a of the report.
Opportunity to introduce the item tonight. So the purpose report is to consider Amendment C 258 KC planning scheme, which is required by activity since the stage of the planning scheme process. Office recommendation is to an independent as an appropriate forum for see heard, and a report would with reconsideration. Way of background, activities are a key component of our community. This strategy will cover 8 existing and proposed activities across Cape. The strategy objectives which focus on providing direction to encourage jobs, promote these and businesses, as well as quality spaces for people to serve and meet. Strategy supports in Casey, which aims at traffic congestion and improve health by local. There were multiple opportunities for the community to be engaged and input into the draft far back as in 2017, researching and preparing the strategy. The stakeholder 2019 as well, and substantial engagement during the exhibition 2019 is addressed in more detail in the report. In particular, this included out and about in the centres and information, online engagement through our cable, as well as print opportunities and direct engagement with stakeholders, street representative spaces. The real positive about the strategy received by most consultation, intent and key objectives of the strategy generally support. Things that were also raised during consultation generally related to suspicions and against out-of-centre development or concerns raised about the objective space. Officers have worked through matters with submitters and changes included in the attack. It is recommendation that all submissions be an independent panel, expert advice of those matters, respond back to council.
Thank you. You did raise a question with officers that respect to this and queried the submissions in a confidential attachment. Those form there in that attachment de-identified in terms of action and that we can release attachment. And so with the meeting, there is attention to recommendation that copies of submitted contained in confidential be made. With the question to abandon this amendment at this approach, the opportunity, as you've outlined quite clearly, submitters planning panel provide expert advice to council make a decision on council stand and the amendment should council feel that the period at that stage exposes to a further public process. Submitters can speak to the planning and very that this is such an important amendment to Casey's planning. Some recommendation with the additional items on the screen and that recommendation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now on to item 6.3, 1084 Quarry Road, Narra North, and right to Mr. Dress.
Thank you. I did have some photos that show on the screen. So the purpose of this was attention conditional accessible paths, Bilview Park, Narre Warren North, an 80 hectare in Narre Warren North. It was August 2019, first stage of the 1001. This provided a 1.4 kilometre steps, previously have public access. The 1001 steps has become popular as a an open space area that provides to both Port Phillip and Western Beach. The project is the first and currently under development for Bayview Park. In terms of the benefits to the recommendation, the next stage of the pass system would allow increased, particularly by not able to use the new 1000 trail. And trail design provides on the site, but also allows the highest and best viewing spot as per the thing to be given to providing a new system at minimal cost. Council system at Bayview Park when developing the 2021, and that it should be designed to have increased accessibility.
Thank you. That's been a very interesting, I'm sure, and that I accept the report and that will be noted. Thank you.
Thank you.
We have one this evening, and that's our endorsed document review. Once again, invite Ms. Kretzer to understand this issue of council policies that regularly come to council. Thank you.
So, as you heard, this is a periodic that will come to council over the coming year. Is currently working on a project which systematically reviewing our adopted policy with the aim ensuring alignment with current legislation and strategic direction. Time to time, that are either endorsed. This report recommends that a number are that is contained with, particularly in regard to public use and training on council. Is some duplication which we correct in this report, where our customer focus has been superseded strategy which was adopted in late last year.
Reinforce science in the gallery. Council's not abandoning activities, is written up and consolidation and the reference points that guide officers in these various sectors.
So that is that we want to simplify and reduce the number of documents the community need to navigate, understand what applies, rather than having to complex.
Thank you. And accept the recommendation printed or the minutes. Thank you. We now have item 7, is consider committees. Note the record of assembly councillors as listed in the papers. Next item, petitions, and I confirm there are no being considered this evening. And council meeting item 9, and formally close the council meeting for being in attendance. Good evening.